One of the hardest hit communities after the May 8th windstorm was Petronila. I'm Stephanie Molina, your neighborhood news reporter in West Nueces County, talking with storm victims about their plans without insurance or help from the feds. Yahaira Castillo is a single mother of 2 children. She was inside their RV home when last week's windstorm literally flipped their life around. It makes her question if it's even worth living out in the rural area due to the Nueces County not being able to declare a disaster declaration and get federal help. Other Petronila neighbors dealing with the aftermath have leaned on the community or charities for help through this hard time. The Nueces County Emergency Management Coordinator Dee Hawkins tells Chris 6 News that there's 2 steps getting federal assistance like FEMA. One is meeting the 1.6 million threshold for the county. The second is meeting the state 55.3 million threshold. Hawkins says the county is trying to get volunteer agencies that have the ability to help the community get back on their feet. The Nueces County Emergency Coordinator told me a resource fair is scheduled for Tuesday, May 20th at the Petronila Elementary School. The fair begins at 2 p.m. In West Nueces County, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Stephanie Molina, Chris 6 News.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama. Questions and concerns continue among neighbors with the Aransas Pass Housing Authority. This comes at a boiling point after the removal of Executive Director Christina Beard. Emotions ran high at Thursday's Housing Authority meeting.
Oh my God, how can you do this?
But missing at the meeting was the board president, Renee Thacker, and one other member. Commissioner Stacey Durham opened the floor for public comment. This comes only a few weeks after an emergency meeting was called to discuss Executive Director Christina Beard. There was serious allegations against her, and by the end of that meeting on May 1st, Beard was dismissed. Denise Fay has been named interim executive director. Kelly Volmering hopes things will turn around. Cindy, a former employee for the Housing Authority, recently resigned. She was at the meeting to voice her opinion. The next Housing Authority meeting is scheduled to happen in June. Many of those who attended this meeting say they plan to be at the next. Reporting in Aransas Pass, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Valderrama for Chris 6 News.
I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter in Orange Grove. DPS investigated a crash Wednesday morning 10 miles from here, blamed for killing Lindsay Webster. The single mother of 2 girls graduated from Orange Grove High School. I spoke with her former teachers.
Well, I was shocked.
Dee Cunningham taught Lindsay Webster at Orange Grove High School. On Wednesday, DPS says Webster was killed in a crash near the intersection of Farm to Market 2044 and North Highway 281. A sergeant tells Chris 6 News a semi-truck slammed into a vehicle Webster was driving when she ran a stop sign.
I couldn't believe it. It was one of those stories that you're like, this can't be real. And for something so tragic to hit so close to home.
DPS is still investigating the crash. Part of the investigation, the sergeant says, is looking at toxicology reports. In Orange Grove, I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter, Chris 6 News.
I'm Tony Jaramillo, your neighborhood news reporter in Flower Bluff. About 2 weeks ago, this resident received a $500 citation for watering her yard, a violation under Stage 3 drought restrictions. But she was confused because she had a well water sign up. But it turns out there's one more step the city requires. Corpus Christi Water says if you don't want to get a citation and face a hefty fine, well owners must also register their wells with the city, not just the state. Corpus Christi Water says they plan to step up communication on how to properly register the wells and why it matters. In Flower Bluff, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Tony Jaramillo, Chris 6 News.
Mark Lopez thought he was just going to enjoy a parade. Instead, when the Corpus Christi coach woke up, he was surrounded by strangers that had saved his life. Now he's sharing for his bike to be given a second chance.
This wasn't just a reunion. It was a moment St. John Paul II high school baseball coach Mark Lopez says he was never supposed to have. During San Antonio's Fiesta Flambeau parade, Lopez collapsed. Off-duty firefighters who happened to be nearby performed chest compressions until an AED arrived. Lopez woke up at the hospital, confused, grateful, and very much alive. Doctors said 3 of his arteries were 100% blocked and a 4th 87% blocked. He needed a quadruple bypass. Lopez says he shouldn't have been there that night, but believes he was there for a reason.
I don't know what my testimony is. I don't know what the purpose of this was. At the end of the day, we have to build our relationships with each other, build our faith, because we never know when that time's going to be.